I am on East Silver Spring Drive in a suburb of Milwaukee I love. This is Whitefish Bay. Whitefish Bay, if you're at the lake coming west on Silver Spring, you're gonna go past Winkies, then the Fox Bay, then St. Monica's Church, then you'll go past Dominican High School where my brother Timmy went, and then you'll end up like at Bayshore Mall. But that's not Whitefish Bay, that's Glendale, which is why we're not covering it. Whitefish Bay, East Silver Spring. So I decided I'm gonna do Sendix Express. Do you know what that is? You go to the sendix.com and you can order the food and they will bring it to the car. I love this. I need some olive oil.
Sendix extra virgin olive oil.
Hickory smoked bacon.
Smoked bacon.
Avocado. I love the fact that your customer can have a great shopping experience without even coming into the store. You are a personal shopper.
I am.
At Sendix. Tell me how it works.
So people just place their order online, they go to our website, then we just carefully handpick their items, pack it carefully, and then they come to one of our designated parking places outside, give us a text, and we come out with the groceries.
Let's first talk about history of this place,
Sure.
because this is what I heard about it, that it opened in 1932.
Correct.
And that it's the longest operating business in Whitefish Bay.
Yep.
And you bought it 11 years ago?
Correct.
Yeah.
I merged Regina's Cheesecake with Bay Bakery.
A lot of people know you for your wedding cakes as well.
Sure. We have everything. French pastries, the cake pops, the palmiers. We have the donuts, the cutout cookies. We do it all.
Did you make this?
Yes.
You did good.
Everything is made from scratch.
So if you wanted a treat, what would you have from here?
Oh, the cheesecake.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
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 And the
That's my
recipe,
favorite.
is that recipe from?
It's original from the original owner of Regina's. And the Bay Bakery items from long ago, those were not changed as well. It's important to keep tradition.
How many stylists?
We have 4 stylists full-time, as well as Michael, the owner, 2 manicurists, and a facialist. They are all employees, which is a bit unusual in this day and age.
Sure is.
But we are a small family here, and it's a nice group.
It's sizable, the salon and the boutique together. Are there other businesses like this?
I think this is something that just kind of evolved. Michael would bring back a couple of items. It started as a small group of handbags that he did more or less as a favor to clients. Oh, you're going to New York, bring this back for me.
Yeah.
And it just evolved from there and got larger and larger. Jewelry, clothing.
It's everything. Growing up on the east side of Milwaukee, we always prayed that my mom would get us in the Rambler station wagon and come up to Whitefish Bay to come to Winkies. We should put our crew in these, shouldn't we? Can you describe the store, this department type store?
Well, it started in 1964 here as a variety store, or 5 and dime actually. And it evolved over the years into more of a gift and a neighborhood store for everyone. The first floor here is more gift and Hallmark and the candy department, and the lower level is more of the toys and housewares and...
We have school supplies and,
Art supplies as well.
yes, classic toys, just a little bit of everything.
Let's talk about what people come here for. Why do people show up at City Market?
Why they show up? Because it's fresh. It's 100% homemade every day. Do the Santa Fe?
Please.
We work 24 hours a day. Scratch bread baking, scratch salad dressing, homemade tortilla strips, scratch pies and salads and fruit salads and orange juice.
We have kind of like a little bit of everything. There's a little bit of a kids menu. There's really nice fresh salads, sandwiches, hot sandwiches, specialty sandwiches, a little bit for everybody. A lot of vegetarian and a couple of vegan items as well.
Well, you know, there have been some tricks we play. Well, we turned some of our items into vegan, but we didn't tell people.
You didn't tell people?
We didn't tell
No,
people
then they-
because
then
they didn't
they
want to say, I don't want a vegan chocolate muffin. Our vegan chocolate muffin was better than our normal chocolate muffin.
We could not do Whitefish Bay without doing Pandals. So this business opened what year?
In 1915, when you think of restaurant being 100 years old in the same location, in the same family, that's really different. Yeah.
Yes, it is. You've been around this business for how long?
Since 51,
And what's your favorite thing on the menu?
probably the whitefish.
The whitefish? What do people come here to eat?
I think mostly the whitefish and Wiener Schnitzel and the German pancake. I think those are probably the top 3.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, and then you just serve it right away because it starts to collapse almost immediately.
You put butter on it first?
Butter is first, little maple syrup.
And then this entire cup of powdered sugar?
The whole thing,
Okay. And have those 3 items been on the menu for a while?
as long as I can remember.
Is that right?
Yeah.
When did you open this?
We opened it in April of 2000.
It's been here forever, though, hasn't it?
1951. It opened in February. When the building was built, it was the first business open.
talk about the concept and talk about what
The
happens.
concept is a restaurant movie theater. This isn't your normal sit down and eat restaurant. The way we have to do it is different. We have to take all the orders at the same time from everybody.
Yeah.
So 85% of our food is hand food.
Oh, that's
We
good.
do wraps, chicken Caesar wraps, burgers, a lot of different appetizers.
And it's
Just wanna
full-service
pop-
bar.
Full service bar.
Yeah.
But everything can be ordered in the theater too, from waitstaff.
Who's your audience? Is it mostly Whitefish Bay people?
Well, no, we draw from a pretty wide range. We have people, regular customers, they don't come as often.
Yeah.
They come all the way from Racine.
Sure. Float life. This is your instrument of floating.
This is our Evolution float pod. What it actually enables you to do is you can step in. There's about 10 inches of water in there, almost 1,000 pounds of Epsom salts. What we add on top of it at Float Life as a sensory deprivation experience, and what you end up getting is complete removal from all the different stimulation that's always around us every day of our life. So you're not getting hit with cell phones, you're not getting hit with advertisements, you're not getting hit with any of those things that build up a lot of anxiety throughout the day.
And you thought that Whitefish Bay would be a great place to operate this.
There's definitely a market for it here, and there's a desire everywhere for people to get rid of some of those stresses.
Residents.
Born and raised here.
Is that right?
Yep.
Born and raised in the village.
Yep.
Has it changed much? What's the best about it?
I think it's actually pretty much stayed the same. There's always been that sense of community. People are willing to help each other. I mean, people have changed in it, but people have grew up here, they left, and they came back. I just think that the community has a lot to offer, and it's just continued to get more energetic.
Yeah. And your son, this is the only home he's known.
Correct.
Which is so great. I love that. Do you work in Whitefish Bay?
I do. I actually, I'm the president of the Business Improvement District.
Oh, you are? This is what I've heard about this community. I've heard that there's 100 actual business sites and 350 businesses in this community of Whitefish Bay.
I think that sounds correct. So there's so much opportunity to shop right here in this community, and people from outside should look at Whitefish Bay as a shopping district as well.
Yeah.
And it's easy to get to. I mean, you could walk, you could ride your bike, you could even take the bus.
Thanks for taking the time with us. If this is what Whitefish Bay is, it's a great village.
She is Whitefish Bay.
Hello.